Hello and welcome to NDTV Profit. Joining us today is Mr. Sabari. He's the Vice President of Sales for Toyota Kirloskar India. And Mr. Vikram Gulati is the country head and EVP for Toyota Kirloskar India. Gentlemen, first of all, congratulations on the Taisor launch today. Briefly, Mr. Manohar, let's take us through the product that was launched today.
Yeah. Basically, this is first re-entry for us in the ASUV segment. It's called as the Taisor, Urban Cruiser Taisor. And there are distinctive features in terms of the SUV pedigree that we have brought in from the already strong lineup what we have in SUV, right from Land Cruiser, then Fortuner and so on. The front portion of this car has been carefully designed from Toyota designer, and then you have dual DRLs as well as a very strong SUV stance front face here, and then we have 16-inch alloy wheel, machine cut alloy wheel, and then rear combination lamp is well connected, and also it is fully loaded with a lot of features in terms of safety, comfort, and the highlight point is there is a combination of performance and mileage, fuel efficiency. Performance is from the 1-liter turbocharged engine, and then you have fuel mileage which is best in this particular class of 20 to 21 kilometers based on manual and automatic transmission. Okay. So that's about the product.
So just talk to us about the performance model, that's the 1-liter model. Do we get both options of automatic and manual in that space?
We have 5-speed manual transmission as well as 6-speed AT. So both the combination we have.
Options.
Yes.
Okay. This also expands your urban cruiser lineup. So are you going to go even smaller in this space, given we have those micro SUVs from your competition that is there?
See, in Toyota, we continuously try to study the market and also understand the customer needs and requirement. India is such a diverse country where the unique requirements of each customer and the usage is completely different. We will continue to do the study. At this point of time, we may not be able to comment what because this is related to the future model strategy, but then we will continue to always give the right product at the right time. Thank you.
Is a hybrid powertrain planned for this car as well?
I may not be able to comment at this point of time. Thank you.
Mr. Gulati, coming to you. We talked about EVs and hybrids. We know that India has introduced a new India EV policy. What is your take on it? And will you be participating in it going forward, sir?
First of all, I must compliment the government for having done so much in this space. With so little time, we've reached so far ahead in electrification and introduction of battery electric vehicles. And I think this policy is just building on that momentum. It will allow more product options to be available, more players to come in, more investments to come in. So I think it's a good move and a welcome move at that. As far as we are concerned, it's our plans not be able to share right now how we go forward.
Okay, because you have a well-established EV lineup globally. I mean, you're one of the pioneers, to speak in that sense. So, I mean, some kind of direction on those lines will be welcome, even through imports if you want to bring those cars in India.
Well, it's something, we haven't really decided right now. It will not be fair for me to comment on that at this juncture.
Secondly, Mr. Gadkari recently talked about revision in hybrid taxation of hybrid cars going forward, because we are seeing a significant adoption of the hybrid technology. So what is your take on it?
First of all, of course, I'd not like to comment on, policy statements by very senior people in the government, but I'll just like to touch upon the fact that, the issue really is that at the current moment, government does support hybrids. The rates in terms of GST and cess are indeed lower than the ICE, the petrol variant, but it's only 1 to 2%. So what happens is that because the manufacturing cost of a hybrid is higher, inadvertently the consumer gets taxed more in rupee terms. That's the real issue. So as far as we are concerned, we feel that going ahead, all technologies are going to be really required to bring down our fossil fuel consumption and carbon emissions, and therefore all technologies that are green, cleaner, and meeting our national objectives should be supported, and they should definitely get some preference as far as the traditional petrol and diesel vehicles are concerned.
Okay. So essentially you're saying that there's scope for all three powertrains to exist, ICE, hybrids and EVs together.
Well, what I'm saying is right now the technology evolution will depend upon many factors, which includes how technology itself evolves, how regulations evolve, how the society kind of pushes the market, and most importantly, what the consumer needs are. Ultimately, it's the consumer that will decide, which direction, which technologies will be finding space. And diversity of technologies, of green technologies, and focus here is on green technologies, is inherent primarily because of the diversity in the needs, diversity in the market in terms of the wide, huge country that we have with very diverse geographical makeup of the market. So given this diversity, we feel that all kinds of technologies, green technologies, are going to be needed.
All right. Finally, coming to you, Mr. Manohar, what is the sales target that you're looking for this unit? I'm coming on the back of the recently declared numbers. I think you have had the best ever annual sales so far. So what are your expectations as far as sales numbers are concerned and exports are concerned of this particular product?
Thank you very much. First of all, we are very happy that so many customers have patronized the brand as well as some of the unique products what we have in the lineup. With this, us we have always been telling that we don't run behind numbers, but this is going to be one of a critical model for us to bring in new customers as well as replacement vehicle customers to our Toyota family for the first time, and then take them through the experience of after sales and service experience, as well as we have distinct and unique value-added services that we can cater to the customer. From there onwards, we want to keep them with us throughout as a journey.
But I'm sure you are stepping up your production. Of course, you're looking at some sort of sales as well. So some bit about basic numbers will be actually, some ballpark numbers will be actually welcome.
At this,
5,000 units a month or something.
very difficult for us to give any number. Okay. So at this point of time, and export point of view, the other models we have High Rider that's being exported. As I said before, maybe 10 to 12,000 units or something being exported. We will continue to seek for the market where if there is a demand, then accordingly we'll have the exports.